Khalifang, and Prime Minister, Islamic Republic of Pakistan.
May we request the kids to please stay back? Rania, may I request the children to be sent back?
Prime Minister, Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mr. Muhammad Shehbaz Sharif, and the Vice Premier of People's Republic of China, His Excellency, Mr. Khalifang, meeting the kids who have just performed on the national anthems of
Ladies and gentlemen,
People's Republic of China and Islamic Republic of Pakistan.
Absolutely, the friendship that is intergenerational, and indeed this is the young lot that represents the future for both China and Pakistan.
And today indeed is a historic moment, the decade celebration of CPEC, the game changer, the major initiative that has given Pakistan the much needed boost. And here we have the Chinese senior leadership and the Pakistani senior leadership with the kids who performed, a big encouragement for all of them.
Farooq, what a beautiful gesture to see the young ones who are really going to be leading the way forward in the days to come as CPEC and all the other brilliant projects take root and bring prosperity for the two countries.
Thank you very much,
Your
Excellency
Excellencies.
Khalifang and Prime Minister, Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mr. Muhammad Shehbaz Sharif, for coming up on the stage and encouraging the young kids.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed a historic day. We'd like to formally begin this ceremony with the recitation from the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد صدق الله خالقنا المولانا العلي العظيم.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Honorable Special Representative of President Xi Jinping and Vice Premier of People's Republic of China, Excellency Mr. Khalifang,
The Honorable Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Muhammad Shehbaz Sharif,
all the Honorable Fed Ministers and Parliamentarians,
the Honorable members of the delegation that is visiting us,
Excellencies,
ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum.
and Dajahao. On behalf of Government of Pakistan, Syed Farooq Hassan and Sidra Iqbal would like to welcome all of you to this historic event marking a decade of the landmark China-Pakistan Economic Corridor Initiative.
Ladies and gentlemen, China and Pakistan, two great nations and two wonderful friends. The colors that represent our wonderful nation countries, the emerald and the rubies. But what to say of this beautiful friendship? It is deeper than the oceans, higher than the Himalayas, and more precious than emeralds and rubies. It is sweeter than honey and more strong than iron itself. Pak Chin Dosti, Zindabad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've grown up with this slogan, Pak Chin Dosti. It is embedded, it is etched in our hearts, in our minds. We love China, we own China, and China has always been a further friend. It has always been there for Pakistan, and we are proud of this fact.
Indeed, Farooq, it is a time-tested and ironclad brotherhood, and what a befitting day this is as we mark a decade of CPEC. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now take this opportunity to invite the Minister for Planning, Development and Special Initiatives, Professor Dr. Ehsan Iqbal, to deliver his welcome address.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Professor Dr. Ehsan Iqbal, Federal Minister for Planning, Development and Special Initiatives.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Excellency Khalifang, Special Representative of President Xi Jinping, Vice Premier of People's Republic of China, Honorable Mia Muhammad Shehbaz Sharif, Prime Minister of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Excellencies, visiting delegation, cabinet members, parliamentarians, officials, and leaders of corporate sector. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and Ni Hao. It is an honor and privilege to welcome the distinguished leadership of the People's Republic of China to Pakistan. Today marks a momentous occasion as we gather here to celebrate the successful completion of a decade of high-quality development of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, a principal strategic component of Belt and Road Initiative. As Minister for Planning and co-chair of Joint Cooperation Committee of CPEC and having the honor of co-chairing 9 out of the 12 JCC meetings, it is my great pleasure to stand before you and highlight the remarkable journey as we have undertaken together since the framework of CPEC was signed on 5th of July 2013. Excellencies, I would like to take this opportunity to highlight that as part of our efforts to celebrate the completion of decade of CPEC, we organized a series of activities including special 12th JCC meeting in Beijing and numerous seminars by our think tanks, celebration activities at project sites, and 2 days international research conference in Islamabad. Pakistan and China have been all-weather friends, standing shoulder to shoulder through thick and thin. The bond between nations goes beyond mere diplomatic relations. It is built on a foundation of trust, mutual respect, and shared values. The collaboration between Pakistan and China has not only transformed our bilateral ties, but has also led to a paradigm shift in the realm of geostrategic cooperation to new era of geoeconomics in the region. Over the last decade, China-Pakistan Economic Corridor has emerged as a testament of partnership and has the potential for transformative developments. Together, China and Pakistan have embarked on a journey of dreams, working hand in hand to build high-quality development projects. And we can never forget that when China came with CPEC to invest billions of dollars in Pakistan, no one in the world was willing to, at that time, invest a single dollar in Pakistan. Mr. Vice Premier, the people of Pakistan will never forget the great gesture of our brotherly country that it came forward to help Pakistan when Pakistan was in the most need. The vision of this government under the leadership of our Prime Minister, Mr. Shehbaz Sharif, it has played a pivotal role in advancing and reviving the progress of CPEC. We believe in the transformative potential of this project, which is not limited in infrastructural development alone. CPEC is a catalyst for economic growth, regional connectivity, and prosperity for both our nations and the entire region. Today, as we look back at the achievements of CPEC, we take immense pride in the 1+4 portfolio of accomplishments. CPEC has significantly contributed to resolving Pakistan's energy crisis, the successful completion of energy projects with capacity of 8,000 megawatts, which has brought much needed relief to our people and industries, paving the way for sustained economic growth. The infrastructure development projects, including motorways, highways, airport, and the Gwadar port, have opened up new avenues of trade and connectivity, boosting economic activity and facilitating the movement of goods and services. Joint ventures and industrial cooperation between our two countries have flourished, leading to establishment of special economic zones. These zones offer immense potential for investment, employment generation, and technology transfer. Excellencies, now in phase 2 of CPEC, in light of the long-term plan, areas that have been identified include agriculture, science, information technology, mining, industry, and socio-economic development. The objective is to enhance the productivity and exports through fostering a cooperation in modern techniques and promoting research and development in these sectors. Recognizing the importance of human capital in driving economic progress, CPEC has facilitated exchange programs, scholarships, and training opportunities, empowering our youth and skills for the future. One of the most significant achievements of CPEC has been its positive impact on the lives of our citizens. The corridor has contributed to employment creation, poverty alleviation, improved access to education and healthcare, and enhanced the overall quality of life through energy security and better connectivity. Excellencies, Pakistan, with its unique history and geographical location and rich cultural heritage, stands as a bridge between civilizations. We firmly believe that through CPEC and the BRI, we can promote cultural exchanges, educational collaboration, and tourism between our nations, deepening mutual understanding and appreciation. As we rejoice the success of CPEC, we also acknowledge the challenges that lie ahead. It is through joint efforts, dedication, and unwavering commitment by the leadership of both countries that we will continue to overcome obstacles and realize the full potential of this game-changing initiative. As Chinese saying goes, strong wind reveals the strength of grass and genuine gold stands the test of fire. CPEC has stood the test of times. Excellencies, on this momentous occasion, let's renew our resolve today to strengthen our ties further and forge ahead, hand in hand, towards a future of shared prosperity and harmony. Together, Pakistan and China shall continue to lead by example, setting new standards for cooperation, peace, and sustainable development in the region. Once again, in the end, I extend my warmest welcome to His Excellency Halifing, Vice Premier of People's Republic of China, and his delegation, and express my deepest gratitude for the enduring friendship and cooperation between our nations. May our partnership continue to thrive and bring prosperity to our people and beyond, as envisioned by President Xi Jinping through his global development, security, and civilization initiatives to build a world based on harmony, collaboration, and mutual respect. As President Xi Jinping mentions an old Chinese saying, "Single flower does not make spring, while 100 flowers in full bloom bring spring to the garden." CPEC is a beautiful flower of this garden. Thank you. Pakistan-China friendship Zindabad.
Thank you very much, Professor Dr. Hassan Iqbal. You've been involved with this CPEC project right from start in 2013. And as you rightly mentioned, some of the main benefits that Pakistan is reaping from CPEC is employment generation, economic growth, and obviously increased productivity. Excellencies, a grand vision of Belt and Road Initiative, which was conceived by the great leader, President Xi Jinping, back in 2013. His vision was in cohesion with the futuristic agenda of the then Prime Minister Mia Mohammad Nawaz Sharif, who not only wholeheartedly embraced and supported it, but also ensured that this is implemented in letter and spirit. This dynamic vision and its spirit for developing corridors of peace and prosperity across the regions led to the rollout of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. With the signing of landmark Memorandum of Understanding between Pakistan and China in 2013, both great nations embarked on a journey for economic integration, regional connectivity, and a win-win cooperation. In the last 15 months, Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif has spearheaded the completion of the ongoing China-Pakistan Economic Corridor projects, and with the active support of the Chinese leadership, he has expanded CPEC to a new level of cooperation between the two friendly countries.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about the BRI, it is just not another road that connects different geographic locations. It is a road that connects the hearts and the minds of the people of China and Pakistan. Today, CPEC has evolved into a symbol of success as a flagship of BRI. This unprecedented project has become a gold standard of the South-South collaboration and pragmatic alternative to existing practices of trans-regional development. This is indeed based on shared vision, shared values, and deep friendship, commitment, and respect. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd now like to present a documentary that details this decade of brilliance, a decade of CPEC, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor.
Pakistan and China, two nations connected by mountains and rivers, are united by a bond that has withstood the test of time. With the dawn of independence in China, a new chapter began in the relationship between Pakistan and China, a friendship that would transcend borders and evolve into an unbreakable friendship. Over the years, this relationship has grown and flourished, encompassing strategic, economic, social, and developmental cooperation among many other sectors. From sharing of common interests to navigating through the complexities of the Cold War era, Pakistan and China stood side by side, their unwavering trust in each other never faltering. As the world faced economic challenges and critical global issues, the Pakistan-China friendship remained steadfast, serving as a pillar of confidence and support. Through changing governments, shifting leaderships, and the ebb and flow of global affairs, the warmth and goodwill between these two nations only deepened with time. Join us on a journey through history and the present as we explore the exceptional bond shared by Pakistan and China, a partnership founded on trust, mutual respect, and the pursuit of shared goals. This is the story of Pakistan and China, all-weather friends whose friendship knows no bounds. In the heart of Asia, two nations are important to the peace, stability, and development of the whole region. For decades, China and Pakistan have been known as Iron Brothers, sharing a history of trust, cooperation, and mutual support. 10 years ago, a visionary project was conceived, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, or CPEC. CPEC has breathed new life into Pakistan's economy, creating more than 236,000 direct jobs, generating $17.55 billion in revenue, and adding 8,000 megawatts of electricity. Beyond its borders, CPEC has laid the foundation for a connected region, fostering cooperation, understanding, and prosperity. With renewed determination, the CPEC grew stronger, attracting a total of $25.4 billion in direct Chinese investments and transforming Pakistan's infrastructure. As we celebrate 10 years of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, let's reflect on the incredible achievements. 510 kilometers of highways, 932 kilometers of roads, 8,000 megawatts of electricity, 886 kilometers of national core transmission network, along with 820 kilometers optic fiber cable and the first mass transit of Pakistan. As we conclude our journey through the enduring friendship between Pakistan and China, we are reminded of the tangible expressions of this bond. The Orange Line Metro, a testament to the Pak-China friendship, stands tall as a symbol of progress and cooperation, providing millions of passengers in Lahore with a convenient and comfortable commute. The Orange Line Metro embodies the spirit of partnership and mutual support that defines the relationship between Pakistan and China. As we witness the camaraderie among passengers from all walks of life, we are reminded that the Pak-China friendship is not merely about diplomacy and trade. It touches the lives of ordinary people, fostering friendship and understanding. Over the past decade, CPEC has injected an unprecedented momentum for development in Pakistan's economic history. It's now standing at a new starting point towards the new stage of high-quality development. Looking forward, we will improve the quality and efficiency of CPEC in all aspects, fully leverage its development potential, and build a demonstration project for the BRI high-quality development and a closer China-Pakistan community with a shared future in the new era.
That was a special documentary on China-Pakistan economic corridor. Ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned before, we've all grown up in our school days. I still remember Pak Chin Dosti Zindabad. Those are the early memories that I have, and I'm sure most of you share the sentiment. We've been taught from the beginning, and we've seen it ourselves. This itself is a testament that China has been a friend to Pakistan all this time. It is a time-tested, ironclad friendship. And here I must mention, when we talk about CPEC, when it was initiated in 2013, our current Prime Minister, Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mr. Shehbaz Sharif, was given the title of Shehbaz Speed by China itself, because he was successful in completing many projects much quicker, even quicker than China. So that's why he was given the title of Shehbaz Speed. I must mention it here. And whenever I talk about China, I've tried to learn a bit of Chinese, so kindly excuse my pronunciation. But I'd like to say, Bajong She Tie Gama. Pakistan and China are iron brothers, and we still remember the song, Bajong Yoi Wan Suai. Long live Pak-China friendship.
Unlike Farooq, I haven't brushed up on my Chinese, and my usual go-to icebreaker whenever I meet a friend from China is Pak Chin Dosti Zindabad. Ladies and gentlemen, this song was first composed back in the 70s, and just like Farooq was mentioning his childhood, indeed in the 70s it was all the vogue. But for the newer generation, for those, the CPEC is going to be so important, and it is going to bring in that wave of prosperity, that brilliant future that we are all aspiring for. We now have redone the song. It is done by one of the finest composers and singers of Pakistan, Sahir Ali Bagga, and the young performers. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome this song that we have in our hearts and our minds.
In a new way.
In a new way, Pak Chin Dosti Zindabad. Please welcome Sahir Bagga and the performers.
हाथों में लिए हाथ हम चलने लगे हैं दस्तकों को लिए साथ आगे बढ़ने लगे हैं दो मुल्क एक जान हम बनने चले हैं अपनी ये ऐसी दोस्ती निभाने चले हैं होने अपनी ही मिसाल हम यही आज़म है हमारा पाक चीन दोस्ती जिंदाबाद पाक चीन दोस्ती जिंदाबाद
Thank you very much. That was Sahir Ali Baga who rearranged this historic song, the famous song, Pak Cheen Dosti Zindabad. And absolutely correct, Pakistan and China united can make miracles happen, inshallah. Ladies and gentlemen, China-Pakistan economic corridor has transformed the landscape of Pakistan. The first decade of CPEC's game-changing development has removed the bottlenecks in Pakistan's infrastructure, the network, and ended crippling power shortages. We all remember those. Building upon the success of the first decade, the China-Pakistan economic corridor is entering in the next phase of high-quality development.
Indeed. Today we celebrate the milestone of having completed 10 years, but for CPEC and for China and Pakistan, this is just the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, CPEC is all set to bridge the gap between economic growth and social development by focusing on poverty alleviation, on education, on health, and of course, gender mainstreaming. In decades to come, CPEC will make Pakistan a hub of geoeconomics, geographical connectivity, and economic integration.
It is indeed a flagship project. And ladies and gentlemen, now I would be honored to request the chief guest of today's ceremony, Special Representative of President Xi Jinping and Vice Premier of People's Republic of China, His Excellency Mr. He Lifeng, to kindly come and deliver the message from President Xi Jinping and also address the gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Special Representative of President Xi Jinping and Vice Premier of People's Republic of China, His Excellency Mr. He Lifeng.
尊敬的夏巴兹总理、女士们、先生们、朋友们，大家晚上好。现在，我宣读习近平主席的贺信，值此中巴经济走廊启动10周年庆祝活动在巴基斯坦隆重举行之际，我谨表示热烈的祝贺。中巴经济走廊
CPEC is an important pioneering project of the Belt and Road cooperation. Since its launch in 2013, our two countries have been advancing CPEC under the principle of extensive consultation, joint contribution and shared benefits, and have achieved a number of early harvests. This has added new impetus to the economic and social development of Pakistan and laid a good foundation for regional connectivity and integration. It is a vivid testament to our all-weather friendship and provides an important underpinning for building an even closer China-Pakistan community with a shared future in the new era. Going forward, China will work with Pakistan to aim for high standard, sustainable and livelihood-enhancing outcomes, continue to improve overall planning, and expand and deepen cooperation,
进一步打造成为
further build
高质量共建“一带一路”的示范性工程。
of high-quality Belt and Road
无论
cooperation.
国际风云
No matter
如
how
何
the
变幻，
international landscape may change,
中方
China
将始
will
终同
always
八方
stand firmly
坚
with
定站在一
Pakistan.
起，携手同
We
心
will，continue to work hand
砥
in
砺
hand
前行，
and forge ahead
弘
in
扬好
solidarity
铁杆友谊，
to carry forward our
统
iron
筹发
friendship,
展与安全，
coordinate development,
开展更高水平、
pursue
更
cooperation, higher
更广
standards,
范围、
broader scope,
更深
and
层次的
greater
合作，
depth,
推动中巴全天候战略合作伙伴关系
all-weather strategic
迈上新的台阶，
partnership to new heights,
为两国乃地区的和平繁荣
even greater
做出更大贡献。
to peace and prosperity in our
预
two
祝
countries
活动取得圆满成功，
I wish the event
祝
a
愿
great success.
中巴友好
May
万
China
古长
Pakistan
青。
friendship be everlasting.
中华人民共和国主席习近平
President
2023年7月31日。
2023.
尊敬的夏巴兹总理、女士们、先生们、朋友们，
Gentlemen, friends,
我很荣幸作为习近平主席特别代表，
as a special
同各位
representative of
相聚在美丽的伊斯兰，
to join you in beautiful
共同庆祝
Islamabad
中巴经济走廊启动10周年。
10th anniversary of CPEC.
习近平主席
President Xi Jinping
高度重视发展中巴关
attaches
系
great，importance to
高度
developing
重视
China
中巴经济走廊建设。
and CPEC.
在刚才宣读的贺信
In his
中，
message,
习
President
近平
Xi
主席
fully
充
recognized
分肯定了中巴经济走廊建设取得的积极成果
significance
和重大意义，
CPEC,
对走廊建设和中巴合作
care,
给予了深切关怀，
expectation
提出了殷切希望，
China-Pakistan cooperation
为下一步走廊的发展
and provide
和中巴务实合作做出了战略指引。
China-Pakistan practical
中方愿意同八方一道，
stands
按照习近平主席贺信指明的方向，
follow the direction
以
set
更大的
in the
力度、
message,
更
advance
高的标
CPEC
准，
with
更
greater
高的
effort,
效率
higher standards, and
推进
greater
中巴经济走廊建设，将其打造成为高质量共建“一带一路”的示范性工程，
and
为中巴全天候战略合作伙伴关系
cooperation
持续发展
new impetus
注入新的
to
动力。
all-weather strategic cooperative partnership between our
今年
countries.
是共建“一带一路”倡议
Today
提出10周年，
This year is the 10th
也是
anniversary
中巴经济走廊启动
of
的
RI
10周年。
and also the 10th anniversary of
10年前
CPEC. 10 years
习近平
ago,
主席提出
President Xi
共建“
Jinping
一带一路”的
proposed
伟大倡议
the great vision
和
of
亲
the BRI
诚
and
惠
neighborhood
容
diplomacy
周边合
of
作理念。
amity, sincerity, mutual benefit, and
巴基斯坦
inclusiveness.
积极响应，
And all have
中巴经济
received
走廊
response from
应运而
Pakistan
生，
and CPEC
蓬勃发展，
and has since
成为
developed
共建“一带一路”
an
重要
important
先行
pioneering
先
project
试项目。
of BRI cooperation.
2015年，
In
习近平主
2015,
席对
President
巴基
Xi
斯坦
made
进
a
行了历
historic
史性的
state
国事
visit
访问，
to Pakistan.
中巴关系
Bilateral
提升为
relations
全天候
were elevated
战略合作伙
to
伴
an
关系，
all-weather strategic
确
cooperative
立了中巴
partnership
经济走廊
and
1+4的合作布
a
局，
1+4
走
cooperation
廊建设
for CPEC
步入
was
快车道，
established, taking CPEC to a fast lane.
中巴建设经济走廊建设
CPEC
秉
follows
承
the Silk
和
Road
平合作
spirit of peace
开
and
放包容
cooperation, openness
互
and
学互鉴
mutual
互利
learning
共赢
and
的
mutual benefit.
丝绸之路精神，开创了共建“一带一路”
A successful
构建人类
practice
命运共同
of
体的
BRI
成功
cooperation
实践。
and the building of a community with a shared future
10年来
behind.
中巴经济走廊的
Over
建
a
设
decade,
扎实推进，
CPEC has made steady
成功
and
硕，
productive
成为一
progress
条充满活力的
become a
开发
corridor
走廊。
of vitality and development.
在双方的共同努
With
力
our
下，
joint efforts,
以走廊建设为中心
the，cooperation layout
以
with
瓜达尔港
CPEC at the
交通
center
基础
and
设施
supported by Guadalajara
能
Port
源、
infrastructure,
产业合作为
energy,
重
and
点的
industry
合作布局，从蓝
has
图
turned
变
from
成现
vision
实。
to reality.
瓜达尔港
Guadalajara
已经
Port
具备
is now in
全作业
full
能
swing.
力。苏库尔
The Sukur Multan motorway
喀拉昆
and
仑
the
公路身体
upgraded
改造2期
KKH Phase 2
成功开通，
are now open for traffic.
中巴首条
The first cross-border optical fiber cable
巴基斯
between
坦
China
首
and
条城
Pakistan,
市轨道交通
Pakistan's
全
first
线
railway Orange Line and the first HVDC transmission line between Matia and Lahore were put in use. The Sahiwal coal-fired power plant was completed ahead of schedule at an impressive Punjab speed. Power plants in Port Qasim, Hoob and Ralt were completed and put into operation. The Rashakai Special Economic Zone up and running, and cooperation on agriculture, science and IT and people's well-being is making steady progress. CPEC has become an important driver for regional economic growth. It has set an example of trust and common development. Over the decade, CPEC has promoted development and delivered shared benefits. It has become a corridor of well-being and prosperity. According to statistics, CPEC has brought $24 billion of direct investment to Pakistan, created thousands of jobs, and added 500 kilometers of highways, 8,000 megawatts of electricity, and nearly 900 kilometers to the national transmission network. It has significantly changed local economy and livelihood. Guada Port has turned from a small fishing village to a regional logistics hub, and children in Fakir now have bright new schools. Women in Tar have now become professional truck drivers, and commuting time in Lahore has been greatly reduced. And many people no longer have to worry about frequent power outages. CPEC has brought significant changes to many ordinary people and set an example of equal first and shared benefits. Over the decade, CPEC has promoted women cooperation and has become a corridor of friendship. CPEC is a cooperation platform. It's also a bond of friendship that brings our two peoples close together. It is a new benchmark for China-Pakistan friendship. Over the decade, Chinese engineers and Pakistani workers have worked hand in hand and in close coordination. They have set up buildings and built roads in some of the most possible places, performing so many touching scenes of collaboration, excellence, mutual trust, and mutual support. During COVID, workers from the two countries overcome the difficulties to ensure the smooth operation of completed projects and steady progress of ongoing ones, writing stories of mutual support and women cooperation. CPEC opens up a new chapter of China-Pakistan community with a shared future in a new era, and set an example of mutual support and good neighborliness. Here, I pay tribute to the diligent and courageous Pakistani people and to Chinese and Pakistani workers who participate in CPEC. It is your support, contribution, and hard work that turns CPEC from vision to reality. Your Excellency, Mr. Prime Minister, ladies and gentlemen, friends. Looking forward, China-Pakistan cooperation and CPEC will embrace new historical opportunities. China is following the guiding principles of the 20th CPC National Congress to apply the new development philosophy, foster a new development paradigm, and pursue high-quality development, and advancing the rejuvenation of the Chinese nation through a Chinese path to modernization. Pakistan is also exploring a path to industrialization, modernization, and sustainable development. We should continue to aim for high-standard, sustainable, and livelihood-enhancing outcomes, step up coordination and cooperation to build an upgraded version of CPEC, to break new grounds, high-quality development of CPEC, so as to promote an even closer China-Pakistan community with a shared future, bring more benefits to our two peoples, and make our own contributions to regional or even world development. To this end, I would like to propose the following suggestions. First, jointly building a growth corridor. We need to stick to the set blueprint and implement the long-term plan of CPEC. We should strive for an early start of the ML1 upgradation project, improve the overall planning for industrial park cooperation, and further promote practical cooperation on various fronts to help Pakistan achieve sustained, steady economic growth and achieve national prosperity. Second, jointly build a livelihood-enhancing corridor. We need to put the people first and deepen cooperation on industry, agriculture, health, education, training, and people's well-being, and to carry out more small and smart livelihood projects. We need to develop human resources, create more jobs, so that more dividends of CPEC can be shared among the Pakistani people. Third, jointly build an innovation corridor. We need to follow an innovation-driven approach, give full play to relevant working groups, and expand cooperation on new areas such as high-tech, mobile communications, e-commerce, AI, and smart cities to inject more impetus to CPEC with innovation. Fourth, jointly build a green corridor. We need to uphold green development and forge greater synergy between the Green Silk Road with the Green Pakistan initiative. We need to prioritize resource saving and environment protection, step up cooperation on green investment, infrastructure, agriculture, and disaster relief, and follow a path of green and low carbon development. Jointly build an open corridor. We need to uphold openness and inclusiveness, actively step up communication and coordination with regional countries, welcome the participation of third parties in CPEC, and promote the extension of CPEC so as to advance regional connectivity and economic integration, to share cooperation opportunities, pursue common development and prosperity. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, the world today is marked by volatility, and the changes unseen in the century are unfolding faster. Humanity is facing unprecedented risks and challenges. Not long ago, Chinese Premier Li Qiang and Prime Minister Shehbaz had two productive conversations and meetings, reached many new and important consensus. China is now carefully implementing these consensus. China and Pakistan are good neighbors, friends, partners, and brothers. Our joint effort against challenges will play a significant role to peace, development, and stability of our two countries and the region. China firmly supports Pakistan in safeguarding its national sovereignty, independence, and territorial integrity, and in pursuing national unity, social stability, and economic prosperity. We are sure that the diligent and courageous Pakistani people will create a better future with their own hands and focus on development to hold the future of Pakistan firmly in their own hands. The road ahead for Pakistan will be wider, and the prospects for Pakistan's development will be brighter. China and Pakistan are bonded by shared mountains and rivers and common interests. Our two peoples share a time-honored and rock-solid friendship. CPEC is an accelerator of cooperation, new engine for growth, and a planter of friendship. It is further deepening our all-weather friendship, and we have gained valuable experience from it. First, sticking to strategic guidance. President Xi Jinping and the Pakistani leader attach great importance to CPEC, and they have devoted personal efforts to use every meeting and exchanges of letter to exchange views, which provides top-level design and sets the direction for CPEC. staying committed to extensive consultation and joint contribution. On the basis of full consultation, we identify cooperation areas, priorities, and models, and bring more Chinese investment and technologies to Pakistan, and more quality Pakistani products to the Chinese market and homes of Chinese households, thus realizing complementarity and winning cooperation. Staying committed to people's well-being, CPEC belongs to the people. It covers large areas and benefits a large population. Whether it is infrastructure such as power plants, roads and ports, or it is exchanges and cooperation in industry, science and training, CPEC always follows the people-centered approach and is committed to creating a better life for the ordinary people. This precious experience comes from practice, and we should cherish them. We believe that as long as we implement the guiding principles of President Xi's message and implement the important consensus reached between Premier Li Qiang and Prime Minister Shehbaz, China-Pakistan cooperation and CPEC in the next decade will make new progress in the next decade. China-Pakistan relations will embrace an even brighter future. May Pakistan enjoy prosperity and its people happiness. May China-Pakistan friendship be everlasting. Chin Pak Dosti Zindabad. Thank you.
Fei Chun Ganxie. Thank you very much, Excellency. That was the Vice Premier of People's Republic of China, Excellency Li Feng. And we are very honored to have you here in Pakistan. And as I mentioned, longevity, trust, and fraternity are the phrases used to describe Pakistan-China friendship. This is such a unique and unprecedented relationship which has always ignited the imagination of our people.
Ladies and gentlemen, to celebrate this momentous occasion, the milestone of completing 10 years of CPEC, one of the salient activities is issuance of a commemorative postage stamp and a beautiful memento. The stamp will serve as a tangible and enduring tribute to the accomplishments made through the CPEC. Moreover, this memento will represent the enduring friendship and collaboration between the Iron Brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored now to request the chief guest of today's ceremony, the Vice Premier of People's Republic of China, Excellency Li Feng, and Honorable Prime Minister, Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mr. Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif, to kindly come up on the stage and personally reveal the commemorative stamp and coin to mark.
And as they do that simultaneously, the digital reveal will
For
happen.
a historic moment, ladies and gentlemen, the decade celebration of China-Pakistan economic corridor. The senior leadership of Pakistan and China present here.
Excellencies, may I request you to please step forward as we now have the commemorative memento being presented. Ladies and gentlemen, this memento has been prepared in Pakistan and it captures the essence of the successful partnership for economic cooperation between the two countries. It's a beautiful reaffirmation of our commitment to strive together to make a community of shared future.
And this picture will go down in history, absolutely, Sidra. May I now request both the dignitaries to kindly move to the commemorative envelope, which is designed by the Chinese side and has been brought all the way from Beijing to Islamabad. Both the dignitaries will sign on it and endorse the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project. This selects the 4 representative projects, that is 1+4, initial layout of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, and highlights the long-lived China-Pakistan friendship. Ladies and gentlemen, a historic moment for Pakistan and China. We have the senior leadership, the Prime Minister, Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mr. Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif, accompanied by the Vice Premier of People's Republic of China, Excellency Li Feng.
Ladies and gentlemen, this envelope has come from Beijing and indeed is a historic moment. With this, we would like to take this opportunity to thank His Excellency, Mr. Khalifa, the Vice Premier of China. Thank you, sir, for being present here.
And I would now like to request the Honorable Prime Minister, Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mr. Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif, to kindly address the August gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Prime Minister, Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mr. Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Excellency Vice Premier Hu Rifang, honorable members of the Chinese delegation, honorable ministers, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening. Excellency, thank you very much for visiting Pakistan and have time to celebrate jointly iron brothers from China and Pakistan, the 10th anniversary of CPAC. This great journey of friendship between Pakistan and China started immediately after China won its independence back in 1949. But this journey was accelerated through sincerity of purpose and commitment by many great Pakistani leaders, starting from late Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, who made very valuable contribution in terms of promoting this friendship. And then, in between, all subsequent leaders were very committed to promote this friendship. And therefore, this is a unique friendship, a unique relationship where the entire spectrum of Pakistani nation, people from all walks of life, all political parties, all institutions, they are committed to this great friendship. And then in April 2015, Your Excellency, President Xi Jinping was very kind to visit Pakistan. Of course, that was a visit which was postponed earlier for reasons well known to us and not to be described here. Had that delay hadn't taken place, these CPAC projects would have blossomed and some of them would have been completed much earlier. In April 2015, this agreement of CPAC was signed between President Xi Jinping and Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. And then we saw at lightning speed, projects were undertaken and completed. This is still in our memory that at that point in time, power outages had crippling impact on our industry and agriculture. Our exports were damaged irreparably because foreign importers would not trust Pakistani exporters because we didn't have energy to manufacture those export orders. Our agriculture had become pale our industry had come to a grinding halt, and thousands of workers